Well, hello everybody and welcome back to our Mega Farm Challenge series. I am Hugz and this is Farming Simulator 25 as always. So today we have quite a lot we have to get done. So my plan is I want to buy the adjacent field and finally start expanding our silage operations here. Try and like double, maybe even triple if we get a little crazy, our money income. So that would be great. I also have a bunker that we need to move. It's in a bad spot. Right now we've got it over here. That's no good. It's right in the middle of our field. It's been causing me tons and tons of headache. But if we go over this way, I've got all this area over here that is really like it's grass, but I mean, it's not the best grass. Doesn't give us a ton, and we can move our bunker over here and it's in a much more convenient position and we'll be tucked out of the way. So that will work perfectly right there. But before we can really do anything, we've got to take care of our situation here. We've got a whole bunch of grass, or actually it's silage now, fermented silage in our bunker that we have to get rid of. I previously thought that maybe I could leave this grass on the ground, do a double cutting, but I can't roll over it because the rolling is destructive on the grass. So yeah, that is unfortunate. We're gonna have to open this up. We're gonna have to sell everything out of it. And oh, one more thing. When we do buy our field, whichever one it is, to the left or to the right, I'm not sure yet, we are gonna have to plow it together with this field, and we're gonna have to seed it. So there maybe, I don't know, there might be more equipment that we're gonna need than I had initially planned for. But with this roller, there actually was an option in the store where you could turn this into a seeder. So I am gonna try and investigate that and see how that works. And I don't know, maybe we can just use this one piece of equipment to get it all done. That would be great if I could. Okay, so for now, what we're gonna do is we are gonna open this bad boy up and we're gonna start dumping this silage out. I am gonna dump it literally right here, and then I'm gonna try and pick it up with our forage wagon and see if we can carry it over to the store that way. So let's open you. Beautiful. Okay, now we need our conveyor moved all the way over yonder. Oh boy. This thing is very slow. It's going to take a minute to get over there. You guys may be wondering, why am I dumping this out? Why not just, am I stuck here? Oh, I'm stuck. Please, come on. Why don't I just take the forage wagon in there and take the silage out that way? Because I'm a little worried about getting the bunker bugged out like I had previously done. So I don't want that to happen. And am I really stuck? Come on, man. Okay. It's tractor time. The last time that I tried to use the lawnmower with the pickup to try and get the silage out, this whole center section right here refused to open no matter what I did. So I'm avoiding that like the plague. We don't want that to happen. So that's why we're using the conveyor, because it definitely works with that. All right, I think that should be good right there. Maybe. Let me pull this forward. We may have to adjust things a teensy bit over there to make it right. But that's kind of where I want it to go. Man, I just jumped out of that thing half on the go. Okay, I don't want it to drop over here, and it looks like that is where it's going to drop. So I think what we'll do right now is, can I up you? No, I can't. Oh boy. Okay, we're going to have to drive it a little further in, I think. And you? Man, this thing is getting stuck all the time. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, you know what? Let's just turn it on. Bam. And maybe now I can maneuver a little bit more. No. All right, whatever. Dump. Start dumping right there. Give me a big old pile of silage. That's what I want to see. All right, that will have to do for now. What is going on here? Why am I freaking out? Get me out of here. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? We'll just do it like that. Let me hook up to our forage wagon and see if we can't start picking up some of that silage now. Should be open for us. Let's just hook up here. There we go. Okay, lower our little pickup, and I don't want to start picking up here. Oh, we have grass in here. Okay, you know what we got to do is we got to dump that grass out before we can start picking up this silage. Very unfortunate, but what are you going to do?
12 seconds later.
All right, well, that was quick and easy. So, yeah, not terrible. And there we go. Let's go, man. We got our silage. Heck yeah. Okay. Now I can go and dump this over at the animal farm or biogas factory, one of those two places. Let's check the prices real quick and see what's what. So it's looking like for silage, we want to go to ye olde animal dealer. So let's tag that. Little bit of a journey on our trip over here, but hey, we're gonna get some good money. Let's go.
One eternity later.
So we got about 3 sales out of that. Not 3 full sales, 2 full and 1 like not full. I don't know, 2,000 or so on the last one there. But in total, we got about 8 grand, which is not bad. I will definitely take that. I was hoping for 10, but hey, 9.2 is what I ended up with. Yeah, I think I could live with that. So hopefully when I sell this bunker here, I'm gonna get enough back that it'll put me over 10 grand, because that's how much a bunker costs. And first thing we gotta do is move this one over there. So let's go ahead and see how much we're gonna get here. Please tell me. Oh yes, 48.96. Let's go, man. Get it out of here. Goodbye, bunker. And hello, cement patch in the middle of my field. Okay, whatever. It's gonna have to live there until we can fix this all and make it perfect again. But where we want to put our new bunker is gonna be way over here in the grass. And hopefully this is, no, I didn't think this through, because maybe might be an issue. Boy, it should fit, right? It should definitely fit. We're gonna put it right over there. Nope, not crouch and store. We want this. Here's our small bunker. And man, I kind of wish this was the bunker right here, but that is the manure heap. And whoa. Okay. Oh yes, it will go right there. Beautiful. I'm gonna kind of like center it in the middle of the field. So let me go and look like this. Go like that. And bam, right there. Beautiful. And that doesn't mess up our field at all. Oh, that's so much better. I probably could have put it back a little further now that I'm thinking. Nah, you know what? Let me not second guess things here. What this is gonna do is make it so much easier to work this field now. I'm gonna be able to windrow and not have to do all these weird maneuvers to get everything in like perfect position. Yeah, it's gonna be so much better. And we're gonna get this little like nub back here from our field. So beautiful. All right, I have to go and windrow now. Speaking of windrowing, we're gonna get this all piled up, looking real nice. Then we'll go ahead and pick it up and put it in our new bunker. Should be a nice little adventure here. Okay, let's do this.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5, happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time. In case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list, girl, you can skip this funny business. Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, you can life. Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5.
All right, there's all our silage, or I should say grass. I keep calling it silage. You guys know what I mean, right? Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, we got a big old, like, hump here. This is going to be a pain in the butt to get over. I don't even think I'm going to try. I'm going to back it in from the other side. I kind of got stuck as I was dumping. So, yeah, that's why that is like that. It is what it is. It's just going to be a big old pile of salvage right at the beginning there. So that should be fine. Let me get... This forage wagon is a little bit squirrely backing up, so gotta try and do this just so. And there we go. I'm gonna try and back it in like right to the middle if I can. We'll do a little compacting on the way, why not? Boy. Okay, I think that'll have to do right there. I don't mind if I have one big pile, so yeah, it's just gonna be the way it is, okay? All right, there we go. All empty. I gotta drive over this a whole bunch of times to get this compacted. I'm gonna hope that I can keep my forage wagon on the back of my tractor here, because that, whoa, what's world border there? That makes the compacting go much, much quicker, but it is hard to drive this thing over. And yeah, we're just barely making it. Okay, what do we get? 36,413 liters there. So not bad at all. I will take it. Okay, I'm gonna do, I don't know, like 10 maybe more passes on this, and then we should be good to go. If you guys are enjoying the Mega Farm content, then be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Let's get back to the action. All right, only a couple more percentile to go. There we go, 100%. I did lose a little bit out the front here, but not enough that I'm like gonna worry about it. Let's see, it's like a tiny bit right here. That's fine. It's like not even 300 liter point.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, 300 liters or so. Not gonna worry about that at all. Get this all blanketed up. Beautiful. Oh, wait, why did I blank? No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. My plan was actually to do a couple more harvests of grass and get it all in the bunker. And that way we would have like one nice giant sale. But yeah, we're just gonna have to live with that. Now, let's take a look here. I wanna see, how much is this field that's right next to us? 81. 34,392. Not bad. This one's 51,720. Are any of these already seeded with grass? I probably could have just looked, but I didn't. So, no, neither of them are. They both have crops on them. That, not optimal, but it's not a big deal either. What does this guy got? Oh, peas. David, what are you doing, man? You planted peas over there? You're a madman. Can't believe it. All right, what do we got over on this guy? Green beans? Yeah, just as bad. These people are nuts. They don't you know you should be doing grass? Okay, grass is the way to go. All right, so we need some money before we can afford either of those fields. I think I'm gonna go for 81 here, just because it's a tad bit cheaper, and by a tad I mean about 20,000 cheaper, just about. So yeah, 81's the one we're gonna go for. 34,000 is what we need, so we need to do about 30,000 worth of wood hauling my goodness. Oh boy, and of course the first one, 2,800. Now, someone did mention that the Deadwood contract is really, really good. It's an interesting assessment there. I'm gonna try it just to see, because from what I understand, the thing is you cut the trees down and then you sell the wood before you complete the contract and you're good to go. So it does say it is 10 trees, which is quite a bunch of wood there. And you do get to use the nice harvester, but I don't have something that I can pick up the wood with unless I get this guy right here. Ooh, that could be a good option. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this wood transport. I'm gonna do that first, get that out of the way, but I'm gonna keep the truck, and then we're gonna try this Deadwood contract here. And I don't know, I'll put them all together and see how it goes, and I will let you guys know. Obviously, I'm gonna need to do way more than that, but I will report my ooh, baling. That could be a good, okay. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the contracts because you've seen me do tons and tons of contracts, but I'm gonna get busy on these, and yeah, when we have all the money we need, yeah, we'll come back and we'll start the next chapter in our adventure here.
2,000 years later.
All right, guys, we're coming back in. I'm finishing up the last deadwood contract here. It was 10 trees. This is the last one right here. So, bam, we're done with it. Now, apparently, the best way to make money is to now collect all these cut trees and give them a sell. So I've kind of started piling them. I've got 3 piles, 1 in the middle of the woods, and then 2 on like these exterior roads. So I'm gonna finish cutting this last tree, but I wanted to bring you, oh, what am I stuck on? Little baby tree. Get out of here, little baby tree. Nobody likes you. Your parents abandoned you. Yeah, I'm going to finish cutting this last one. We're gonna collect them all, and we're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna take a look and see if this is like really a money maker or not. And luckily I do still have this guy. So this should make it a lot easier to do this contract. If you've ever wondered what 10 deadwood trees look like cut up and in the back of a truck, here you go. This is all of them, and they fit in here perfectly too. I cut them at 5 meters. That was the exact length I needed for this. So let's see, where are we gonna sell these guys at is the big question. Let's see, where's wood good? Where's wood good? What am I talking about here? 1779 biomass heating plant. Okay, we know where that is. Let's go.
2 hours later.
All right, here we are. Let's see, is this really gonna be a big old money maker here or not? Come on, back it up, buddy. We need to be perfectly in there, and let's go ahead and sell some trees. Sell wood. Yeah, okay. 1870. Not so much. If they were like lodge poles or something, yeah, that would have been great, but the fact that they're deadwoods really, really kills the value there. So it was a good idea, whoever mentioned it in the comments, but not quite what we were looking for there. But we still do get paid off these. Plus, I did do the baling contract, so that's a good start. We're making our way towards the money we need. All right, last wood contract coming in hot here. I've binge watched probably 3 seasons of The Flash doing this. Boy, that's just doing contracts in this season. Kind of crazy. Yeah, that's a lot of Netflix. But we've got our money. I actually had it on the previous one, but I wanted a little bit extra to make sure we had money to rent everything that we need, and we won't have any issues there in the money department for all the other things that we got to get. And let's go ahead. Bam. Sold. Complete. Collect. Thank you very much. Okay, let's shoot back over to our property and, well, actually, no, let's shoot over to the store. We're gonna need to rent something.
A few moments later.
All right, back at the shop, and I actually brought my roller because there was a function on this guy that I do remember being there, and it said something about it being able to seed as well. So we're gonna test that function out, see if it actually works. And I also, I'm hoping that when I activate this roller on actual crops, it will destroy them and let me just seed grass without cultivating or doing any of that. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll find out. First things first though, let me go ahead and rent the plow because we are definitely gonna need that first. And if we have the money, we'll go ahead and customize our roller and get that all set up for seeding. So, hello shop, where are we here? Ooh, anything good? No, nothing good. All right, let's get down to business. Plows. I don't need anything terribly big, but I don't want something terribly small either. Well, if I could get something a little bigger than that, that would be nice. Let's see, 6, but it's quite a jump up, isn't it? With a plow, you can prepare fields, and this is going to be 6 to 12 meters. Oh, we don't have near enough horsepower for that, though. Very unfortunate. It's looking like we're going to have to go with this guy. So let's go ahead and lease this. Oh, wait, 160 horsepower. We can't even go with that one. What about this one? Oh, okay, we're going to be stuck with these small guys here. Very unfortunate, but at least we don't have like a very big area to plow. So let's go ahead and lease that. Oh yeah, baby, 714 bucks. Give it to me. Thank you very much. All right, that should be right over here. Yep. Okay, let's go check out this roller now and see about customizing this thing and turning it into a seeder. I'm a little skeptical, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and customize seeder unit. Check. Does it? Oh, okay. It does right there. 250 liters of seed. Ah, very interesting. Now, does that do the entire 6.3 meters, I wonder? It's 3,500 bucks. So let's just do it. Let's customize it. Check. All right. Very nice. Looking good. Got a seeder on back. That's very exciting. I'm very, very happy about that. Now let's go ahead and buy a little bit of seed and we'll fill this guy up. Oil seed. What? No, 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 no. How do I change that? I don't want oil seed radish. What do you think this is? Seeds. Select. I can't select seeds. No, 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 no. I don't want oil seed radish. Oh, no. Oh, thank goodness. It does let me select grass. That would have been a disaster. All right, let's buy a pallet worth of seeds here. 1 pallet of seeds coming up. Thank you very much. And we still have $35,000. That is good because that is going to be what we're going to buy our field with. So let's go do that next. And 34,392 by the hair of my chinny chin.
What the fuck?
Look at that. Woo, boy. That was close, wasn't it? Okay, what do I want to bring back first? I guess we'll bring back the plow first and we'll get that whole situation sorted. But before we do that, I will go ahead and fill up the roller here. All right, 250 liters of seeds. That doesn't seem like a whole lot, but I don't know. Maybe it'll last us a while. All right, let's get this plow back and let's start this whole process here. Can't wait any longer. All right, here we go. So I have field creation set to on, and I want to actually start with this spot right here. And, okay, let's go ahead and lower it. I know it's going to mess up the grass we already have here. I'm not worried about that. We are going to replant. I just want to make sure that we're creating, and we absolutely are. Beautiful. And we should be able to go just right across. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, incorrect, but fine. That is absolutely fine. In fact, I am just going to double down. We're going to go all the way across. We're going to expand this grass field anyway. So it's going to be much, much bigger. Okay, so I only have to do, I guess, just a couple more passes like that. And we'll be good to go. That's actually not that bad. And then I got to do the whole middle too. Okay, so we got a little bit of work, but it shouldn't be anything like crazy here. This is surprisingly going extremely smoothly. I was expecting there to be a hiccup or two along the way, but nope. We got it down pretty pat. It's as long as I keep the field edge on my right wheel, that's pretty much where the plowing begins, and it just, I don't even care where it ends on the left side because I don't need to worry about that. So yeah, I got like one little strip to go, and as you can see over on the pea field on the right hand side, we've already started destroying some of the crops just from driving over them. So I would have to imagine that the roller is just absolutely going to massacre anything on there and hopefully just plant a lot of grass seed. So yeah, if that works out as planned, I am going to be just smitten. I'm going to be so happy. It's going to be great. And then we'll have a much bigger grass field and we should at least double, maybe more with our silage income. So very, very exciting. Can't wait. All right, this should be it. As soon as I go over this last little patch here, I gotta take a look at the map and just make sure that it's registering this as a field. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. All the way down this edge. Oh, that can't ask for anything better than that. Unfortunately, it doesn't say, like, doesn't merge the numbers or anything, but you can clearly see that is now one big field. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, time for the roller. I can't wait to try this out. And just, you know what, let's just for fun, let's just go ahead and just absolutely destroy all these peas here with our tractor. Goodbye, peas. I never want to see you on my field ever again. Urgh, get out of here. Where is, oh, our roller's all the way back at the shop. I forgot about that. Okay, well, we don't need this plow anymore, do we? Ooh, do I maybe keep it around? You know what, we'll keep it around for a little bit. I'll just drop it like over here for now. Somewhere out of the way, maybe by our tent, by our sleeping arrangements. You know, nothing better than sleeping next to a plow. What? Okay, I'm gonna go pick up our roller, bring it back. You know, I've never looked for anything on this map in terms of collectibles. I know. Okay, I thought that guy was coming right for me. I know on some of the other map there are collectibles that you can run around and grab and you get yourself a little bit of money. Are there any of those on this map? If you guys know, leave it in the comments section down below. Maybe I can do a day where I just kind of run around and maybe get a little bit of money doing that. That would be nice. Some like free money for once. Bam. All right, roller. Here you are, my big, beautiful blue roller. Now with the cedar. Acquired. Okay, let's go, man. Let's get it back to the farm. I will say, it does look like there's a lot more technology in my roller. Now, there's like hoses everywhere and things going on. And of course, we got this big orange tank, big red tank on the back here. Yeah, lots and lots has changed with this thing. So I have high hopes for this, actually. I'm very, very excited. If it doesn't work, I'm going to be so upset. All right, guys, there we go. Look at that. We got our whole field planted now with grass. I don't know why this little section over here is like refusing to cooperate. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, it's only 35% yield bonus. It's got grass on it, so there is that. But these guys are 90%, 100, 35%. And then if I go over here, 35%. But it looks different, and I'm not sure why. I have no clue. But I think that will sort itself out after the grass grows for the first time and we actually go ahead and cut it. So you know what we'll do? Let me go ahead and get this thing out of the way here. I'll put it next to my forage wagon. We're gonna go ahead and just like sleep a month or two. Actually, we'll do 3 months. We'll let it grow fully and we'll take a look and just see how everything is looking then. And hopefully it's beautiful and grassy. That would be absolutely amazing. So yeah, let me hop over to my tent and let's see how this looks in a couple months.
2,000 years later.
All right, 3 months. It's now January. And look at this. Wait, growing? What? Oh, is it because it's winter? I bet it's because it's winter. That's why. So let's see. Needs rolling, needs lime. Okay, so if we want to really like kick this up a notch, we're going to need a couple other things. But for now, we have all of our grass on here. Everything is ready to go. It's ready to go in. Our silage over here should be done. Let's just take a peek over here. Are you done? Yes, you are indeed done. 35,000 liters. So if one field was 35,000, we should get like 70,000, I'm thinking. Roundabouts, especially because we have that whole middle area that we filled in with grass now. So that's going to be like a pretty decent amount. But the first harvest is not going to be like maximum because we have these like crappy areas here. So yeah, we'll have to live with that. We'll have to figure out a way to lime this thing. I only have $390. Whoa, boy. Okay, expenses are adding up. So I gotta keep that in mind when I just start waiting willy-nilly. We'll have to sell our silage and get some of that money back. But big progression today. First official field expansion. Couldn't be more happy about that. And I don't know about you guys, but man, this challenge is so brutal. So I've been playing in the challenge so far for like 22, 23, somewhere hours like that. Maybe even 24 hours now. A full day of playing. And we only have 2 tiny fields, a beat up old tractor, a small forage wagon, and a roller. Woo, boy. Yeah, things don't progress fast when you start with absolutely nothing. But they are going to start to kind of pick up a lot of steam here now that we're buying these fields and we have active ways to start making not just money, but like big money. Before you know it, we're going to have a harvester, we're going to have planters, seeders, drill it. We're going to have all the works, and this farm is really going to start to take shape. So if you guys want to see that, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel, because there are times when you will not see these videos. YouTube will refuse to show them to you, so you got to check in your actual subscription feed to see the videos pop up like that. So make sure you subscribe and turn those notifications on. Drop a like on the video too. Give me a like for this one, guys. There's a lot of work here. But as always, of course, have yourself a beautiful day, everybody, and I will see you all on the next one.